Remember to click subscribe and notification button for more Appa's video.
Cooking Appa.
Hi, this is Cooking Appa. Today I'm going to make Claypot fish head. Now, I have one disclaimer here. I may not end up using Claypot to serve this dish. Why I call it Claypot fish head is because this is what you are going to get or how they cook, how the restaurant normally will cook the Claypot fish head. But only thing is today I may not serve it in a Claypot, okay? So remember, yeah? It's actually not difficult. There are two things you need to deal with it. Number one, it's a fish head. I have a 7-star grouper. Of course, you won't get 7-star grouper in the restaurant for a Claypot fish head. Usually they will use snapper fish head. Yeah. So then after that, you need to deep fry the fish head. That's the first thing. Second thing is you need to make a mixed veggie dish. So and as the name suggests, it's a mixed veggie. Just throw in any mixed veggie that you have. Go to your fridge. Actually, I'm trying to clear my fridge here. I just take out any veggie that I have. So mix any veggie that you have and some tofu. Usually they have some tofu as well. And then few slices of ginger. If you have young ginger, it will taste even better. I only have old ginger today. And also some garlic and chicken stock. Now when you eat this dish, the main flavor that you are going to experience is number one, oyster sauce. Number two, the ginger aroma. Okay, so let's start making a dish. I think I will still very quickly go through what are the mixed veggie I'm using today. I have some broccoli, some spring onion, okay, few slices of big chili, some carrots. This is oyster mushroom, or you can use button mushroom. This is big onion, yeah, yellow onion, and this is cabbage. Usually, sometimes outside you can also find they put in the celery. They will put in some roast pork as well, and they will use the button mushroom. Okay, anyway, like I said, this is your dinner. There's no rules as to how you want to cook it. Of course, I have one tofu lah. Yeah, this is the fried tofu. Okay, so let's deal with the fish head before we deep fry. I'm going to give it some. This is white pepper. Okay. Or if you don't eat fish head, you can use fish tail, fish cutlet, no problem. Okay. And then we have some salt. Marinate this with some salt. Okay. After pepper and salt, the next thing is you want to put in some. You want to coat the fish with a thin layer of cornstarch. Okay, then you heat up some oil. Actually, the oil, the more the merrier. Heat up some oil in your deep frying pot. Then heat it up until it is you start seeing the smoke if you can. Okay, you want to use high heat. Then you put the fish in. Don't keep flipping it. I'll probably flip it after 2 minutes. We'll come back shortly. So basically you want to deep fry the fish until fully cooked. The fish looks larger after it's defrosted. You probably will take you about 5-6 minutes, yeah, total, to make it fully cooked. You want to use at least medium to medium high heat for this. Okay, this is after approximately 6 minutes, 5-6 minutes. It should be ready. Wow. Get ready an oil absorbing paper and set it aside. This is our beautiful deep fried fish head. 7-star grouper. Okay, next thing we will make the mixed veggie. We're going to start with giving some vegetable oil. I'm using garlic oil to give it extra flavor. I always have garlic oil and onion oil at home. You can search for my video on how to make it very simple. Then you want to saute some ginger and also the garlic. Let me clear my kitchen top at the same time. Saute them until you really get the aroma out. If you have young ginger, use young ginger for this dish. Even more fragrant. Ah, nice. Very flavorful. Next thing I'm going to throw in the mixed veggie. After that, we're going to throw in the chicken stock. Give it a big bowl of chicken stock. Why? Because later I'm going to put in the starch solution, so it will be thickened out. Yeah. So we will give it more water first. And let's do some seasoning right here. Like I mentioned earlier, actually the most important flavor here is the oyster sauce. About a table, maybe 1.5 tablespoon of oyster sauce. Always remember, oyster sauce you must always put it in the fridge. Things like light soy sauce and stuff, you can put it outside. 1 tablespoon of light soy sauce. And I'm going to put, for those who don't eat Shao Hsing wine, forget about it. But I'm adding a bit of Shao Hsing wine right now. And I'll be adding a bit of my favorite Vietnamese premium fish sauce. Few dashes of white pepper. Basically, you're making a mixed veggie dish here, okay? Oh, I almost forgot my tofu. This mixed veggie can be a dish by itself actually. Ah, very flavorful. Remember, we are using chicken stock, so the soup itself is already flavored. Just going to give it a little bit of color using dark soy sauce. Not too much, yeah? Just a little bit. Okay. Maybe half a teaspoon. All the ingredient I use, I will put inside the video description. You can find it there, yeah? Bring this to a boil and let it boil for a minute or two. Basically, you want all this to be fully cooked. Then we will put in some cornstarch. And it is done. Let it boil. Let it cook for about a minute or two. We'll come back shortly. After about 2-3 minutes, I think it's fully cooked. If you worry, you just actually the only thing I think is the mushroom. This is the oyster mushroom. Should be fully cooked as well. If you want everything to get cooked easier, you can actually cut the oyster mushroom smaller. Yeah. Then I'm going to off the heat and put in some starch solution to thicken out. Right, it's already been taken up. You can add one egg right now if you like. I'll probably add one egg just to make it more smoother. Okay, I already off the heat by the way, so I'm going to use the residual heat to cook through the egg. And because of the starch, the egg is going to give you some smooth egg effect. Alright, see? Immediately you get a smooth egg effect. Okay, done. Next thing, I'm just going to pour this over onto the deep fry fish head. Okay, like I mentioned earlier, I'm not going to use a clay pot because if I use a clay pot, actually you all can't really see the whole thing. Yeah, so I use a usual fish serving plate. Yeah, then just going to pour this over the fish. Okay, this is almost like a one pot dish if you ask me. You got fish, you got veggie, you got gravy, very nice, and you got tofu. All right, so and egg inside. Yeah. So I hope you like my very simple video today. This is a clay pot fish head that I'm making for you. If you like my video, do share my video out on your Facebook to your friends. Come to Cooking Abba Facebook fan page to click like and follow button. Follow up on Instagram and subscribe to Cooking Abba YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Bye bye.